Your full name and what your title is with AdventHealth.
Okay.
First of all, can we get you to say spell name and title of it?
So my name is Andres Sequeira. That's Andres. Last name Sequeura. I am the Director of Mission and Ministry at AdventHealth, Zephyr Hills, and Dade City.
Andreas, tell us, what's it like in there today? It's got to be pretty heavy.
Yeah, it's a difficult situation. Obviously, staff were doing their very best. The whole hospital was touched by this incident, and to the point where, for whatever reason, because of a shortage of Spanish-speaking chaplains, we were asked to come up and provide spiritual and emotional support to patients primarily, but also we were able to communicate with some family members. And as you might imagine, that's a touching experience. The patients that we spoke with were in good spirits for what they've been through. So we were able to provide support, presence, prayer when it was asked of us. And so that's what we've been doing here today.
You said you had to come up here because of a lack of Spanish-speaking chaplains. I'm curious, where did you come from today?
Zephyr Hills, Florida. Having bilingual chaplains, not the most common thing in all regions of the state. So being closer to the Tampa Bay area, then it's more common for us to be present. But yeah, we're happy to come out wherever we're needed.
Have you experienced an event like this before in your years of work as a chaplain?
Yes, we have been through some similar experiences, particularly in the Tampa area. And again, the whole hospital community is touched, and chaplains happen to be part of that community, and yet we are looked upon to provide support. A lot of it is really nonverbal, but presential. We provide presence, and we consult with our administrators. We do debriefings and that sort of thing to help us to just go on with our work, even in the midst of adverse circumstances.
What's been the families and the victims' reactions when they see you just there with them today?
I haven't seen any families here, but we spoke on the phone. Families have been, as you can imagine, quite shocked, and there have been tears, but there have also been manifestations of relief, and the patients have been very happy to be in communication with their loved ones. You might imagine that being far away, wherever they are, it's difficult to have their family member have an accident or a situation that might have been life-threatening, but it was good for them to hear the voice of their loved one. It's just an amazing thing.
The patients you speak with get the overwhelming gratitude how big of an event this was?
Yes, they realize how dangerous this was, and to be able to speak about it. They didn't speak a whole lot. We spent a little bit. We don't want to have them relive a whole lot of their experience when they're in the hospital. But yes, they expressed a lot of gratitude and relief, and very, very much appreciative of the care that they're receiving. Just an amazing expression of gratitude, because people have been pouring over them to help, and so they have been using official translators to get their point across, and so that's been a good process.
Did you get any of the "why not me," "why did I survive" anything?
No, that didn't come up. I think at this stage they're just having the initial process of their emotions, and quite frankly, shock is not very far away from them at this point.
The tenor of the environment changed markedly in the last couple of hours since you started talking with the patients. And also, with this type of situation, with this untoward event, how palpable were their emotions to you as a minister, as a pastor?
So, by the time we got here from Zephyr Hills, they have already been perhaps thinking about this and processing this. So I cannot speak to how much it has changed or progressed, but we did find him in perhaps a more stable emotional state, and we're again appreciative that we came around to at least offer some support. So yes, you can tell that they've been through a lot, and perhaps just in the few hours of this morning have been processing what they feel, and been able and willing to express appreciation for the care they've been receiving.
Last question for English. You guys have been meeting with patients about how many of them and what is the main thing that you're seeing? I know obviously probably a lot of emotional trauma here.
Yes, so most of the patients at AdventHealth have been already transported and or discharged. We saw a couple of them at HCA across the street, and as I said, some of them are still a little medicated, but able to respond to our offer for support. Very glad to be able to pray with us.
How many up there are you? Is it only you making your rounds?
No, I have a team member from Zephyr Hills that came up with me. Yes, so 2 of us, yes.
All right, thank you guys. That was our last question for English. Can we go ahead and get set up for our Spanish?
Absolutely.
How long has he been a chaplain?
Oh, for 15 years. Yes.
And ministered for 20.
Yes.
We didn't bring the table to speak to the criteria that
We're unable to provide that information. Thank you.
Like a little drink of water.
Yes. Thank you, everybody. We will be sending out another update via press release coming up very soon. So expect that to come to your news desk. Thank you.